We received this letter from Stuart Ternes. So in his words, good afternoon, I'm Stuart Ternes. I've known Mark Skinner Kuhn for an awful long time now. I remember when he was first getting started in high school rodeos. Most everyone could tell, even back then, that this guy was going to be a mighty special because of his toughness and determination. But I think mostly you could tell he just loved it. Rodeo lit a fire in Skinner's belly. Today, I'm privileged to get an opportunity to share my opinion on his nomination into the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. First, I want to congratulate all of the other nominees, especially this modern era rodeo group. This is always a very tough category, and this year is no different. I believe each one of them would make an outstanding inductee to the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. I hope one day they all are. I enjoyed traveling with Skinner. He was a positive and easygoing as anyone I ever rodeoed with. He was always excited to be on the road to someplace, and he would always find the positive in where we were going, what the weather was, or what we were getting on. We recognize all the championships and titles that Skinner won at state, regional, and national levels. But what is so impressive about his career is how long Skinner excelled. Other cowboys have had good long runs of being competitive and winning champions in the sport of rodeo, but few stand out with the longevity and consistency that Skinner did, especially considering he garnered his success in a dangerous event like bull riding. Skinner won his first of many championships, NDCHF, in 1979, and his final championship, PRCA Badlands Circuit Finals, in 1999. During the span of 21 years, Skinner won 15 year-end championships across multiple rodeo associations, NDCHF, and IRA, and DRA, and PRA, and PRCA. I think of Skinner like the Tom Brady, the GOAT, the greatest of all time of all bull riders here in North Dakota. Skinner was a member of the Dawson Community College National Championship Team in 1981. He was the PRCA Badlands Circuit Rookie of the Year in 1981. His success in the Badlands Circuit is unmatched by anyone in his event. Skinner won the PRCA Badlands Circuit Final Bull Riding Championship 8 times, winning it 3 consecutive years in a row, twice. He was a great competitor. The list of championships he won is evidence of that. But Mark is even a better husband, father, grandfather, friend, and rodeo mentor. As the trustees induct this year's class into the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame, Mark Skinner Kuhn would be an excellent selection for the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. Thank you. And again, this was wrote by Stuart Ternes.
Hi, I'm Kirk Olson. I rode bulls through the 90s into the early 2000s, and Skinner rode all through the 80s, and then he took, I believe, 9 years off when he broke his pelvis, and I believe it was 1997 when he cracked out again and rode. And a couple of my traveling partners were at Keith Landis's house, who was a very good bull rider, and the subject came up that Skinner was going to get out and start riding again. And Keith said, well, hang on to your wallets, boys. So everybody knew that when he came back, you know, and as a bull rider, he took 7 years off or 9 years off, you know, due to injuries or whatever. Most bull riders' career doesn't last 9 years. He took 9 years off in the middle of it. So that just tells you how good he was, and he rode into the early 2000s and, you know, championship levels. So, you know, Skinner's well deserving of being in here. So, thank you.